The parts of the brain that are most commonly affected in traumatic brain injury are the frontal and temporal lobes. And part of the reason for that is that they're up against bone and it's fairly rigid and rough bone. The other reason is that when the head rotates, because the neck is positioned posteriorly to the skull, if you really look at where the neck attaches, the front of the head moves greater distances than the rest of the head. And so under those circumstances, the frontal and temporal lobes, as if appendages, are out there moving greater distances than the core of the sphere, if you will, of the rest of the brain. As a result of that torquing effect, there's more damage to the frontal and temporal lobes. The frontal lobes influence personality, planning, initiating, organizing, the kinds of things that are high-level cognitive functions and personality features largely. The temporal lobes are involved primarily in memory functions and certain language functions. And so if certain parts of the temporal lobes are damaged, then memory functions, either for verbal memory in the left hemisphere and nonverbal visual memory in the right hemisphere, can be adversely affected and injured even permanently if the injury is severe enough, while other areas of the brain can be relatively spared.